Pakistan said Thursday that its early morning strikes inside Iran were not an attack on its neighbor.
The sole objective of today's act was in pursuit of Pakistan's own security and national interest, which is paramount and cannot be compromised.
In the operation codenamed Death to Terrorists, Pakistan said it killed several terrorists of Pakistani origin across the border. A military statement said maximum care was taken to avoid collateral damage, but Iran said 4 children and 3 women were among the 9 dead. The attack came in response to Iran's strikes inside Pakistan on Tuesday. Tehran said it targeted only Iranian terrorists, but Islamabad said 2 Pakistani children were killed and at least 3 civilians were injured. Tehran also fired missiles at targets in Syria and Iraq this week.
Perhaps this irresponsible act of aggression, not just against Pakistan, but also against Iraq and Syria, is a consequence of the political need of the ideological leadership of Iran to divert and diffuse domestic and external pressure.
The pressure, experts say, comes from the Israel-Hamas war in Gaza that has killed thousands of Palestinians. They say Hamas and Houthi rebels, both of which the US has designated as terror outfits, as well as Lebanon-based Hezbollah, want Iran to do more. Islamabad and Tehran often push each other to act against anti-state militants active along the border. Pakistani observers say the country had no choice but to retaliate.
Anyone can then use this argument that, there are militants sitting in Pakistan and come and attack it. So the response was necessary, cautious but necessary.
After the strikes, both sides issued statements that referred to each other as brotherly countries and implied that no fighter jets violated airspace and no boots were put on the ground.
There is a desire, an inclination to exercise restraint and manage escalation to prevent uncontrolled escalation, which will not be in the interest of either Pakistan and Iran.
Pakistan is home to mostly Sunni Muslims, while the majority of Iran's Muslims are Shiite. Siddiqa worries the latest tension could spiral into sectarian strife.
Pakistan has been through the 90s through a very bad patch of sectarian violence. So I think there is no option for either Iran or Pakistan but to talk to each other and to cool down the temperature. It has to find the right partners that can sit, who can help and do that conversation.
China has said it's willing to play a role if both sides wish. For now, Islamabad has suspended diplomatic ties with Tehran. Sarah Zaman, VOANews, Islamabad.